What is going on, everybody? This is JMO back again, bringing you some Domination gameplay. And as you can see, I got thrown into a match that I had already started, but I wanted to show you in this video a class setup that I've been using lately that I've been having a lot of fun with. And here's my setup right here. It's the SVG 100 and the CUDA. So you can see the attachments there that I'm using, as well as my perks. And there's really nothing special about this class setup. It's just one that, as I mentioned, I've just been having a lot of fun using. So getting into this gameplay, as I mentioned in the beginning, I got thrown into a game that had already started, so I went upstairs for just a few seconds to try to figure out what was going on. Once I did, since there was somebody upstairs, there was no need for both of us to be overlooking the window, so I came down here to get a couple of kills. And this is an area that I like to go down to whenever I'm trying to overlook B and get some easy kills that way. Now, one of the things that I love about the setup, using that SVG 100, I very rarely have I gotten any hit markers. I think maybe only a couple of times have I gotten a hit marker, but for the most part it's always been a one-shot kill, you know, pretty much anywhere in the body, just about. So with this sniper rifle, it allows me to control the game at a distance and just have fun, you know, sniping away. Now with the CUDA, it allows me to be able to compete in case I have to get into a close engagement encounter, or if I decide that I need to or I want to be more aggressive, it allows me to do so. So in this gameplay, you're going to see a little bit of both. You're going to see me be a little cautious, but then at times you'll also see me be a little bit more aggressive with the CUDA. So you'll see a little bit of everything on this gameplay. Now, when you see me in this game sitting in corners as opposed to trying to snipe, the reason I'm sitting in corners is because I'm actually able to hear the footsteps of the enemy, so I know that they're somewhere in the room. And one of the things that I've noticed in this game that they like to do is they like to rush into our spawn, get into our room, camp a corner, and wait for us to run by and then try to shoot us. And the way that I'm able to tell is because I'm looking at the minimap. I look to see that a lot of times when my teammates run into a room, they get killed. And so that, in combination with me able to hear the footsteps, that's how I realize that. So that's why I don't run into the rooms, especially as I'm getting close to my score streaks. Now at this moment you may be wondering, why am I running back and forth, and that's because the enemy called the UAV, and so I don't want them to know in what room I'm at. So what I'm doing is I'm running back and forth to trigger the ghost perk, so that they think I either got killed or just give me enough time to disappear to throw them off track a little bit, just in case they're paying attention to the minimap. Now these last few seconds I just skipped ahead real quick just so that you can go ahead and see exactly what I was talking about what the enemy is doing. As you can see, they're rushing our spawn, camping the corner, waiting for us to pass by our own spawning areas, and then just trying to catch us by surprise. Another thing that I noticed is that there's two teammates of mine that are just running around with boxing gloves, so they're not really helping much. Now, as the second half is about to start, I know that I'm only one kill away from getting my score streaks, and I don't believe that other than the UAV, my teammates have called any major score streaks to be able to help us out. And you see we're down by about 30 points almost. Well, actually a little bit more than 30 points. But anyways, I got my Cerberus, and I actually had a couple of bad luck situations that happened with my score streaks, and there's one of them right now. I couldn't even take advantage of my Cerberus. It got destroyed right away. And then here's my other bad luck situation that happened, and my teammate actually saved me there, so I got lucky. But look what happens right here. I try to call my talent, and I try to get into my talent to control it, but instead it's picking up that weapon. So I move up a little bit, I try to control it, and then that's what ends up happening. So now the talent is a little bit off the map, so it's taking quite a few seconds for me to get it back and control it back into the area that I want to. So I lost a few seconds, and I could have probably gotten a couple of more kills had I been able to control it right off the bat. But anyways, so since I wasn't able to take advantage of my Cerberus because it got destroyed right away, I got my talent here to hopefully try to help us out. Now, while I'm controlling my Talon, let me let you know the something weird that's happened since I've been using the setup. I've actually been using the setup for quite a while now, and this gameplay is actually from this past Saturday. It's actually my first time playing in over a week, so I haven't really had a chance to take advantage of any of the new maps. And actually, I take that back. I did have one game on one of the new maps, and that's about it, because I haven't really been playing. But one of the weird things that's happened since I've been using this sniper and CUDA, setup is, for some reason, my sensitivity level has changed. Real quick, check this out real quick. I got my wraps, and look at the right side of the screen. Look what happened. I got my wraps, and I'm thinking, okay, I got my wraps. I'm gonna push forward as soon as the wraps drop. But look what happens. Look what happens outside, and look what happens to me inside of the room. The guy did this, spiked right outside of the room, right here, and it was able to kill me inside of the room as well. So I was not mad at that. I was actually amazed. So, but anyways, one of the things that I was saying, that for some reason, ever since I've been using the setup right here, is that my sensitivity level has changed. I normally used to play at a 6 or 7 level sensitivity, but since I've been using the setup, it just started feeling too slow for me, and now this is that level that I'm playing at now. So now, for some reason, anytime that I use any class setup, anything below a 12 for some reason feels really slow for me. So yeah, so for some reason this class setup has caused me to raise my sensitivity, and at this moment I'm actually able to hear somebody, and I just ended up getting caught off guard trying to listen into exactly where he was. So I'm looking at the score. I see that it's 164 to 121, and so instead of deciding to go back to our spawn area and try to get kills from a distance, I know that I need to get a Cerberus to be able to try to get us back into this game. So instead I come to the spawn area without pushing all the way forward and try to get some easy kills from here as fast as possible. So this is an area that I like to go ahead and camp and try to get some kills right behind this car right here, then normally pass you by without knowing that you're right there, and then get right behind this. I listen to as they're coming forward, and then I step out, catch them by surprise. And as you see me going back and forth, you see me get my Cerberus. Now that's all I wanted to get, the Cerberus. Had I was going for the Talon or the wraps, I would have just continued doing what I was doing, and I would have been able to get it with no problem. But my main focus at the time, looking at the score, was to get my Cerberus. Again, if I went for the Talon and then the wraps, by the time that I even get to my Talon or call in my wraps, by the time that they even drop, the game will be over. So again, my main focus and only concern was to get a Cerberus as fast as possible, and that is the reason why, instead of playing more conservative, I ended up pushing forward instead to go ahead and get this. So now at this moment, my plan was to keep them pinned down in their spawn area, since we were down by about 30 points. I'm just hoping that by us being able to hold B and C the rest of the game, it would allow us to be able to come back. So that's what I was thinking. And I was actually really considering pushing all the way forward and try to triple capture, just in case we do need to do so. But then for some reason I'm thinking like, okay, well, if we go ahead and do so, they'll just end up taking C right away. So I didn't want to take the chance of flipping the spawn, and I just decided to just go ahead and have them pinned down in their spawn area once again. But yeah, give this class setup a try. Let me know what you guys think. Once again, I've had a lot of fun with this class, and I've actually had much better games in Nuk3town than this. I ended up, I think, going 45-3, and but the thing is that I really would not have been showing you anything new than a video that I did for you guys on Nuk3town before. So I just wanted to show you something new, something different, and see what you guys think. Which, by the way, I forgot to mention that this class setup I only use in core. I don't use it in hardcore, mainly because I just have a lot more fun getting those one-shot kills in core than I do hardcore, with this SVG. So again, let me know what you guys think of this gameplay. As you can see, we almost came back from a 30-point deficit right before I had my servers, and only ended up losing by 7 points. But once again, let me know what y'all think, and I will catch you all soon.